People, how's everybody doing out there, man? I just want to let you know that I'm going to always be myself and be whoever God created me to be and do what I can to help you guys. You know, whoever needs my help, I am here no matter what. I am who I am, and I'm going to be who God made me. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be great. I'm going to be the greatest I can be, because in life you've got to be strong and you've got to be the greatest you can be no matter what. I'm not going to be like nobody else. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be who God wants me to be, you know, no matter what it is. It's what it is, you know. I was doing another video, but I did some silly stuff and I don't want to come across is that being what you're supposed to do. You know, you can't, as a Christian, you can't be silly about stuff. You gotta do stuff a certain way, but you gotta be yourself too. I am spiritually and wonderfully made in God's image. We all are. You know, we're all different, but we're all equal too. You know, and it's not nobody perfect. Nobody's better than anybody else, and if somebody tries to say they are, then those are the people that are the most messed up. I'm gonna do these videos and I'm gonna be myself in these videos on YouTube. I already do Facebook Live and I do Instagram Live too. I don't want to be popular. I want to be somebody to let people know that I am here. I'm imperfect, but I can help. Because I've been through some issues in my life, and I want to be that person that leads them in the right direction. You know, that weighs the pros with the cons, but that is real about it. Instead of being some fake religious, go to church on Sunday person and be something different on Monday through Saturday. That's not me though. I'm gonna always be who I am, and whether people accept it or not, that's on them. That's not on me. You know, and I'm not gonna live my life to provide whatever it is for them. I can't do that. I gotta try to provide and try to help whoever I can while I'm being me and being open and being real, being a crazy open person. Trying to be refreshing and trying to be just who I am, you know. I can't change who I am. I'm gonna be who I am. And if people want to try to change it, then good luck with that. It ain't gonna happen. You know, but I'm gonna scream and shout to the top of my lungs, or I'm gonna be quiet and try to speak a little wiser sometimes. It all depends on how I am at the time, what I'm thinking at the time, not how I'm feeling all the time, but how I'm thinking, and how I'm thinking, then I'm gonna reach these people out there, all of you guys, you know. I'm gonna try to entertain you guys, but I'm gonna also try to be me, be open, be honest, be spiritually, physically, and mentally honest with all of you at the time, you know. I might not be feeling up to par right now, but I'm actually happy to be here because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day, and I'm gonna be me, you know. And I hope that can spread a light to the world. And if it can't spread a light to the world, I hope it at least can spread a light to somebody, then to know who I am. And to know that I might not be perfect, but I'm good enough. And everybody is good enough as long as they work their butts off for it and try to try to be open with who they are as a person, and open with other people, instead of trying to be something they're not, and trying to impress a crowd that they shouldn't try to impress. Because if you have to impress your friends, then they're not really your friends. They're fake, and there's some kind of issues with them that they have to make you think that you have to be fake before them and not be who you are. If you have to be somebody else in front of other people, don't be their friends, and don't be decepted by them. Don't let them use you. No. A real friend is somebody that accepts you for you, no matter who you are as a person. And if you feel like you have to impress them, then go somewhere else and find other friends, because there are people that will accept you. If you feel like nobody will accept you, I will accept you, I promise. As long as you are who you are as a person, and you're not trying to impress me or trying to be something you're not, I will be your friend. All this other bullshit that's going on, and I'm sorry about the profanity, all this other stuff that's going on around you, that's fake. If it's somebody trying to cater to you and trying to say you have to be somebody different to cater to them, then that's not a friend. That's a fake individual that's trying to use you for their own gain. Don't fall for it, though. And that's my advice for today. I'm going to show you what I'm drawing here in a minute. And I'm going to tell you it's like a butterfly tree thing. I'm going to start doing these things while I'm doing my videos, though. And I'm going to look at you guys, but I'm sorry if I take my attention away just to do this for a second. But life throws you curve balls, but you got to hit them. You got to hit home runs with the curve balls that life throws you, or swing for the fences. That means give everything that you are to your craft, or whatever you think God has given you a talent for. And if it isn't what's for you, then it won't be successful in your life, and it won't bring success. But I guarantee you, if you keep trying, keep practicing, keep being who you are, and keep being strong about it, it will be a success in something that you're doing. Whether it's artwork, whether it's track and field, whether it's basketball, whether it's doing YouTube videos, whether it's being a motivational speaker, a janitor, a pizza guy, a Fortune 500 person, or a minister. If it's something that God wants for you, you will be successful at it. And if it's something that isn't gonna make you successful, then it will not be successful for you. You will feel in your spirit and know in your heart, but you've actually got to get up off your lazy ass and go do it. My bad for the profanity or whatever you call it, but I'm just being an open person. I'm being real. I'm being a real Christian. I'm gonna be who I am. I'm not a saint. I'm a Christian, and I'm a person that's going to try to lead people to Christ in the right way. It's not my way, it's God's way. It's always God's way. That's why I got my Bible, man. I got to read it. You've got to actually learn from this before you can try to teach the world. And that's what I'm going to do, you know. I'm going to read it here. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out. I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to be as best as I can be in every field that I do, you know, so that I can be an example to you guys and whoever I run across in my life. I want to be whatever it is the Lord wants me to be, but I want to be the greatest at it that I can be in myself. I'm not trying to be impressive towards anybody. I'm going to be all out though. If I'm gonna go for something, I'm going to go 1,000% for it, and if people do not see it that way, that's on them, not me. But I'm going to go 100% for it. I promise you. And if you come along for the ride, and if you make your own way and try to give 100 or 1,000% of it, I guarantee you success, happiness, and joy. As long as it's something good and it's productive and it helps other people, go for it. Do it 1,000%, because God is a God that does impossible things. 1,000% might be impossible, but God does the impossible. And if you go 1,000%, He will provide in great ways for you. If it's what He wants for you, and if you believe in your heart that it's what He wants for you, and you do your best at it, I promise you, like I said, success. Smile big, be strong, be happy, party, but be at your best. Give it your all. Give it 1,000%, because there is none less than the best above us. I guarantee it. Be blessed, be strong, smile big, laugh big, but work your butts off at it.